Right, we're live. Let's post an announcement or two and we can get started. As those arena battles are expiring today. So what we are gonna do is to play the same mercurial build on the Predator as we had last time. 267 speed, mercurial lethal, moderately good stats, and we will be picking him every fight, again as usual, and as usual we won't be picking him first. We'll be picking something more obnoxious like Galthier Fabian or Galthier Marius. Now, what we need to remember from our previous testing is that mercurial does not prevent the skills from going on the cooldown, which is a bit of a bummer if we are being honest. I lost a fight to that misunderstanding once. It is pretty reasonable that mercurial does not protect from increasing cooldowns, because if it did, chronophage would be totally useless, as opposed to about 90% useless right now. Still, that's mildly annoying. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Admiral Black Tusk and the Mountain King. Like, bro, what is this? Okay, am I being crazy here? I kind of want to just ban the Duchess and the rest is more or less whatever. Like, sure, you guys go ahead, but Predator is in mercurial, so he won't be poisoned. The rest of the team is in Stone Skin, so they won't be poisoned either. Mountain King can go suck it, so I'm not sure what is the plan here. Hey Doozy, how's it going? Okay, that is a fast Admiral Black Tusk. I have no idea what is in the Champ's kit, so... Okay, that is a fast Nile too. So now if we have... Yeah, what was the plan again? What was the plan and where are the stuns? That's a big question here. However, who cares about the plan and about the stuns? We can block actives and we can bonk. Now that counter-attack on the counter-attack has just won us the fight. I missed the last couple of days. How's Pred been doing for you? I was not streaming Pred after the last stream where I lost to Shinny a few times. I was just playing normally for a couple of days. So you missed nothing regarding the Pred. And the verdict this far is the same. Predator is a fucking RNG machine. If RNG goes your way, you are very happy. If it doesn't, your disappointment is immeasurable and your day is ruined. Like my day right now, because Predator was stolen from me. Oh, and... no. I was looking at it wrong. Predator is just 5-star. Still not a happy fun time to be had here. Am I brave enough to pick Gizmak and ban Ashnar and not ban anything else? I don't think so. I don't think I am. So I'm picking Commodus. Oof. I can't pick Shu to go with that Commodus, right? I need to have something of a DPS. Sums up Raid in a nutshell, RNG hell. Yes, yes it does. At least PredaT's RNG is on display for everyone to see, unlike some other kinds of RNG that we all can name. Oh yeah, PredaT's passive triggering multiple times in a row is definitely a thing. Okay, he picked a 6-star Gamoran. Does anyone know what the fuck does Gamoran do? What is the plan here? The only thing I remember is that Gamoran can revive and kill or something? And he's in Chronophage, right? Okay, that was singularly unhelpful. And I hate this officially, but maybe, just maybe, we will not be fucked here. Yeah, right. Okay. So Galthier will probably survive this shit. And Nice will definitely not. Please also observe how this fucking RNG works right now. Predator dodged like 5 times in a row. Don't you love to see that? Okay, let's pick our dudes back up. That was 20% passive going on. That was 20% passive going on again. Now we'll have a 40%. Oh no, we won't. Good. I hate this RNG bullshit. Okay, let's pick our dudes back up again. And hope it works now. No, it does not. Fuck you. No, it doesn't. Like, bro. I mean, this is of course a Predator showcase. Please observe how my whole team was 1v4 killed by Predator, because his RNG was perfect. And that never happens when I run a Predator, of course. But yeah, this fucking thing. Okay, I think I'm preemptively fucked here, because Predator can and will be on his increased cooldown, and there's more or less nothing I can do against that. What I can do is I can pick a Commodus to serve as a Scarecrow. And I imagine I'll be banning Empress. Though, is it important? I'll be outsped. And I'll not like it. Probably. Yeah, this was definitely a mispick. Okay, what was that? So, this might have just lost him the game. Why would he flip with a Crixia? Should have just reset my cooldowns and not try to be fancy or anything. Typical GNH player. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how typical is that behavior. So, this is going to be a turtle team. And I'm going to feel particularly bad about things, obviously. Because he also has Jorn and Neve. And approximately nothing Predator can do works versus this. Okay. This is a Brave 4 DPS play, which is also a terrible mistake, most probably. But let's see if Lightning Cage and Predator bullshit works for us. Yeah, 4 stone skins. Of course, Galathir takes off 3 of them, because fuck you, that's why. Typical RNG when it never works in my favor and always works in their favor. Do I continue here? Can I block revive John? That's the big question. No, I cannot. A 120 hit, and she was saved by Donnie, obviously. How could I forget that? Yeah, you know what, we don't need to continue this. It would have been a kill if not for Donnie. So that is a plus in Predator's ledger. But in general, Predator struggles versus this bullshit. I'll be taking that Galathir for myself, thank you very much. Neve and the horse, fine. Okay, so good news is that we remember that John... Yeah, right. John who? Don't see any Johns here. Who do I dislike the most? I probably don't want to see Leo. The horse will probably fuck me up just as good. Okay, he bans the Gizmak anyway, so that is kinda sorta fine. Will we be able to reset people? Yes, all 4 of them. That is good news. That is very good news. Now, will we be able to kill Necret? No, we are not killing anyone, are we? Because of Donny. Yeah, we're not killing him in the first place. Okay. It's fine. Can we block the horse? Yes. Yes, we can. Now what we need is to kill Neve quick enough. We need to spread. Oh, you know what? I'll also take killing everyone. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. And we are probably dead in short order. Or maybe we are not if I kill the horse right now. Which I do. GG. Okay, nice stuff. The Predator actually did something here. I'll take that. Hey Fenman, how's it going? Are you going for the fusion? Yes, yes I am. It is not to say that the new fusion is good, it is to say that I don't skip fusions. In general, I try not to. And she also is the first champ from the new faction this far, so why not do her? Lazarus Gizmaknel. Now that is a little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. If I keep Gizmak. Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. What could possibly go wrong here? And Fabian is banned. Well, not exactly nice, but more or less whatever. So Galtier should take a turn first. That would be a cleanse. That would be a cleanse that Nell can profit off. And now we can safely buff because Galaxy resists everything, and we can start stripping stone skins off. Good stuff. And we can bonk Gizmak just because we can. GG. Yeah, me too, she will be good for Infection Wars. Yeah, she will probably be. With that passive, she's going to be super tanky. With how high the mob stats usually are in Infection Wars. That's like half of their attack added to her defense. That's easily 5k extra def. Doesn't mean anything in Arena because Arena has a lot of defense and HP champs right now, but in PvE, sure. Okay. So our base is going first here. Our base is going first, and we don't like Rix here. However, we also don't like what might there be in the last slot. So Carlax is a bit of a gamble. If he pulls out Marie, I'm screwed. Now would you look at that, he pulls out Marie? Oh well. I'm probably screwed anyway because the horse is banned and I kinda shit versus Stone Skin, as it is. So yeah, not super happy about that part. I'll have to do this. And I imagine I'll have to... I'll just A1, it's fine. It's fine. What we can try here is flip and block actives. That is RNG as hell. And yeah, of course it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work, and of course the passive doesn't work either on the Predator. Oh right, it is set to 0 at this point, so it doesn't matter. Okay, how slow is that our base? What the fuck is going on? That our base is super slow. Emrys was faster than Shiver. Like, what? Oh well. Looks like it was a skill issue in the pig phase. I had nothing to deal with the stone skins and suffered for it. Because of course my goth here can't take stone skins off now, can he? The Turtles set the standard so high, and these assassins are kinda bad compared to them. I agree that the turtles set the standard pretty high as far as collaborations go. But if we compare the logging champs are more or less on the level. Mikey and Etso. A good PvE champ. That's what it is. Now, the fusions, sure. Donny is way better than Cassandra. He's so much better, it's not even funny. But assassins also have a couple of pretty OP champs in them. Like that passive on the Void guy that makes everyone to weak hit if their target has higher accuracy. That's the ZBS servitude, but for the whole team. That's disgusting. Yeah, right. You don't get to reset Predator. You don't get to touch Predator either. Amazing stuff. Do I do this? Maybe? Bonk? Yeah, that's like 3rd or 5th time in a row, right? Love that. Oh. He actually hit Predator. Now, someone will die here, but that is a sacrifice I'm kinda sorta willing to make. Oh, fuck you. Fuck off with that passive, bro. Stop. Yeah, of course. Of fucking course. GG. So, yeah, Predator showcase right there. I'm dead to Predator's passive activating a million times in a row. Nice. Or it would have been nice if it was a Predator while he's on my team. Never happens when he's on my team. Nice level 96 there. Your pred broken or something? Yeah, apparently my pred is defective. I probably need to RMA. Yeah, nice level 96. Will you look at that? Okay, I hope he doesn't have gear. Because if he does, I'm screwed. Jesus, what is going on there? Okay, let's deprive him of the speed ore. And see what we can do. We have a couple of attempts to get the stone skin off. Bro. Feral stone skin commoners. Oh, big oof there in terms of taking stone skin off. But at least we can do something about Galathir, can we? No, we probably will not one-shot them. Fine. Let's just bunk. Okay. GG there. Yeah, this dude has a bit of a gear issue, but my god, these champs. Someone was feeling naughty with their credit card. Then again, if you are a spender at less than endgame level, primals is still the best bang for your buck. Primals and souls for them, so kind of makes sense. I hate that I have to pick Predator here. But it's not like I have a good alternative. And I probably need to rebuild my armaments at some point. He's still in a very old build, like a year old. He's in stone skin, which is good. He is not quite 400 speed, which is bad. And his accuracy is something we would rather not mention in a polite society. No, didn't quite sound right. But I think you get it. We don't talk about his accuracy ever. Okay, Ashnar is to dissuade me from picking a Gizmo, which is, I admit, a solid thing to do. Let's get rid of the horse. He is getting rid of our speed. And the big question is if Armance is faster than his Fabian. If his Fabian is built properly, I'm fucked. If his Fabian isn't built... Yeah, his Fabian is built properly. And I am indeed fucked. Like, do I even want to play this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Kinda hate the fact that my Predator's passive never works. Yeah, like, once again, it just doesn't. Because, fuck you, that's why. Okay, it worked once. That was a little bit too late though. A tiny bit too late. Okay, if, and that's a big if, we polymorph Fabian here, we might be just fine. No, we don't polymorph Fabian, because of course we don't. Why would we? Why would we ever do such a thing? And he is probably going to reset. Oh, he is not going to reset us now. That might be something we might actually be able to deal with after all. Let's steal the turn meters, because hey, who needs turn meters here? Please don't meter your turns. That's unhealthy. What? Oh, right, that the first one was the ally attack from Marie. Now, let's kill some people. At least we killed Fabian, good. Now we can pick up Empress. And we can maybe slowly, delicately crawl back. What was that? An extra turn? What the fuck? Bro, are you fucking kidding me? What is going on with these turn meter things? Okay. Do I bother to flip? No, I probably do not. What I do bother to do is take Sifi's turn meter off. Sifi doesn't need turn meter, Sifi doesn't need her skills either, and Sifi needs to die permanently. Okay. This is way too slow for comfort. On one hand, I'm glad I did not leave the fight immediately when only Galthier was left. On the other hand, my god, this is annoying as fuck. Yeah, GG. This feels like a Predator win, but it started as a big Predator L that we managed to turn around. Now, technical difficulties aside, right. May we please get to the battle log? Sure. Sure. Technical difficulties aside, this wasn't horrible. So, we continue with this. What I can definitely say is that mercurial doesn't feel like it is all that necessary here. It is kind of sorta useful when we are seeing Gizmak or Nell, but in general, it is more or less whatever. Oof. Stolen our Fabian, stolen the Carnage too. Yes, we'll have to do Armands. Sifi and Leo. Don't you love it? Now, unfortunately, I cannot afford to not bring a speed ore, so it's gonna be a shoe. And likewise, I don't think I can afford not to ban Leo here, because my pick is kinda sorta squishy. Or do I have to ban Fabian? Because we all know how that passive works on Predator. It doesn't, not when he is on the left. Okay, a Galathir ban, fine. We have 2 lightning cages. And we are probably shipping the horse. Yeah, get out of here. No stone skins taken off here, sadly. Now the best we can do is a bonk. And the next best thing we can do is kill the horse for good. Would you look at that? The passive actually worked once. Okay, resisted. Sheesh, man. That is unfortunate. We'll need a double hit here, just because could have weak hit it. It would have been highly awkward. Oh boy, another stone skin. What the actual hell? Wait, resisted here? Resisted how? Shuzan has effective resistance pushing 1000, or effective accuracy pushing 1000. The hell are you talking about here? Okay, now Embrys dies for good, because his passive is not at all there, sadly. I'll have to invoke Armands. Bro, what is going on there? Okay. I lost to a resistance level build. What the fuck? What are we talking about? So the thing is, if my Armands is resisted, it's fine. My Armands is not built all that well. But when my Shu is resisted, when she has an effective accuracy pushing 1000 for 80 speed and about 500 accuracy on its own, or 400 I think. So yeah, okay, at least 900 accuracy. Now that is something. And it happened for multiple effects, so it's not a 3% thing either. That bit is pretty surprising to see. Okay, I guess it is a good, smart play. Taking me off balance and everything. I definitely did not expect that. Losing to a smart off-meta play is fine. Much better than losing to obnoxious and egregious RNG. Alright. Fasifi, Fabian, Commodus. Not liking any of this, if we are being honest. And a Calvalax. I'll have to ban Calvalax. I imagine he bans Galathir. So we are probably taking the first turn. We have to kill most of them here. Otherwise we are screwed. Righty, a bunch of stone skills, that's fine. Increase accuracy and start whacking. Okay. How bad is this? I'll need to push Embers. And oh my fucking god. Leaves with a sliver of HP. Nice predator positioning there. And we managed to win, though through no fault of our own. It was just a circumstance. Predator's passive worked for a change, and he was able to wipe them all out. Marichka Komedo. Oh, bro. A bunch of tanky champs. How very unfortunate. How very unfortunate. If he plays smart and bans my horse, I'm probably going to suffer. Hellway. You know what? I'm going to ban Embers here. I'm going to ban Embers as the one with the highest, meanest lightning cage. And the rest, well, I'll just have to hope for a good stone skin cleanup. And by the way, no. No, that didn't fucking work. 3 chances to take off Stone Skin, and Commodus, or I'm sorry, 4 chances to take off Stone Skin, and Commodus still has his on. And likewise, Nice still has his Stone Skin on. I am dying here to bombs right now. Or am I? Well, I probably am dying to Nice. Most probably. Yeah, he resisted my stuff. At least he weak hits. And now we are waiting and seeing at which point PredaT's passive stops working. I only have 1 kill, so it is in theory 20%. 20% is not a lot. Decidedly not a lot. And I can't even make myself invisible and still keep that invisibility in time for a 3. Yeah. Well, GG, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. This one felt like a bullshit Arnjulas. I'm officially unhappy to see what is going on the right. That is way too much. Yeah, pretty cancerous pick, isn't it? Hey Castle, how's it going? I see you are multitasking heavily. Hey, do I do this or do I do this? Oh, fuck me. Okay, everything is going wrong here. Fuck all of it, I guess. Currently on a 10 match winning streak thanks to my strategy of being a bigger whale than the enemy. Yeah, that always helps. I haven't been on a 10 match winning streak since before the season started. And also... What? Stop taking turns and give me my Ashnar Marichka. Who is that even? Give me my Sifi back. Damn it! Do I have to take Sifi out of Polymorph? Do I have to bring her back to using the flag? Okay, so the passive didn't work on Predator. He still survives because he's awesome like that. Now, will we be able to take down some of these? And the answer is no, we won't. Predator hits like a bitch. Like a little whiny bitch that he is. Okay. Second attempt. Fine, at least we kill this dude. Get out of here, all of you. And now protected debuffs, thank you protected buffs, thank you very much. Stop pushing Predator. Just stop it, please. Can I heal off someone? No, I cannot, but I can block revive Gizmak. Good stuff. And I also can bunk. Now what I cannot do is to manage the fucking chicken here. Does chicken go first or does Theodosia go first? Oh wait a right, chicken can't be controlled. What did I do? That was stupid of me. That was stupid of me. But also now block actives, please. And I hope my god here survives. No, no he doesn't. Lost to RNG again. GG, I guess. I've been hoping to see some late game Jones, but seems she's still rare. I'm having massive success with her to 2600. I would rather say that 2600 is not where you can see late game anything. Try 26,000. So maybe in a year if you play a lot. The fuck did I just do? Why would I do that to myself? Okay. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. This was clearly a misspeak on my side. A pure idiocy. On the other hand, I am now comfortably sitting in my stone skin, and I don't see him taking it off. Yeah, fuck you. Brother, what is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? So, steals my stone skin and stuns me for good measure? What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Haven't taken Carnage's stone skin off though, because of course I didn't. Because of course I didn't. Now I imagine we can get one more bonk out. Why am I doing exactly 0 damage to Carnage? What is going on there? Oh. Sheesh, bro. Okay, at least he did something stupid and died. But that was close. But that was also my fault. I shouldn't have picked 4 DPS. So we won here despite my bad decisions. Alrighty. Embrace and nice. I'm still yeah. I'll pick Predator right now, just in case. So, not entirely thrilled to see Sifi here, but hey, what can we do? And I have to ban Hedgie here. Oh, well, means I don't have to think about this. And in a surprise turn of events, he bans Predator. Right, we go first, and that is good. Do I flip right now? No. John goes super hard into all the Wukongs at my level. Yeah, of course, she can at least do something against them. Okay, now what is left to do here is to kill Sifi quickly and spread the block passives onto Marie. Okay, block passives is right there. It is for 2 turns. We might be just fine here. And the opponent left. GG. Would it be too cynical to say that we won this fight thanks to Predator? Thanks to him being banned? Leaving better champs on the table? Or am I being unfair to this dude? Alright. Fabian or... No. We don't care much about Fabian. What we care about is... Yeah, we'll have to pick speed, and now we only have 1 stone skin removal, which is the horse, and if it's banned, we are fucked. not super happy about any of this. Can we afford to bring Gizmak? Yeah, let's be brave. Let's pick Gizmak. We'll have to ban Marie, and then he will probably outspeed us with Grixia and reset us, and we will still lose because this was a stupid fucking pick on my side. Is that... yeah, that is 9-piece Mercurial Theodosia, and yes, it is me getting reset, or maybe not. Maybe, just maybe. Predator evaded that. I think he did because his total guard stack is still on him. A little bit annoying the part where Nell stole the stone skin, but hey, what can you do? Was it the Wand of Submission actually working for once? Nice. Let's bonk them. Now the big issue is Nell will poison me. And I can't do much. Or rather, I can flip. I guess I can flip right now. I'll have to save my strip for later, if or when Theodosia revives. And now I can block all the actives I can, and I stun them too. Good stuff. Can't afford to buff and spend one more turn because it will kill me when Nell gets a turn. But what I can do is bonk. And you know what? One more bonk for good measure. Now can't do anything here because of total guard, but now we can try to stun her. We did. And it's GG. Okay, Predator did work here. But also kind of a gear issue on my opponent's part. Okay, this is the guy with the resistance Leo build, right? I remember you, resistance Leo guy. I also remember that I want to pick Fabian off you. My Fabian is much more comfortable accuracy-wise than my Armands. That might not really help, but who knows? We can try. Now, Predator, that's for sure. And you know what? And a Gizmek. He doesn't have much space to deal with the burn. So if he goes Leo, yeah, he goes Leo. He goes Leo, and good luck dealing with the burns. You know what? I'll pick Commodus here. And I'll ban Siphi. What could possibly go wrong? let's find out if my Commodus has enough accuracy here. Okay, bad news is that... Wait a second. How did that happen? So apparently my Fabian did not have enough accuracy yet. The stone skin is off Leo. Interesting. Oops, he died. Who would have thought? One of the bombs landed and is GG for Mr. Leo here. He can still kill me with Embrace. That is a possibility. Though Predator stays. Fabian gets up. And promptly tries to paralyze Embrace. That doesn't really work, but hey. What does work is a good double hitter from Predator. Yeah, and we can block active skills for good measure. Bonk? No, a weak hit. Fine, we'll do it the hard way. GG. Now, that can't be that high for resistance Leo build, right? That can't be that high for resistance on that Leo. If Commodus actually landed something. But yeah, probably 8 or 900 maybe. Which is super high for Nuker. Oh boy. Oh boy. This doesn't look good. Not good at all. What else is there? What else will I have to deal with? +3 Commodus and +1 Grixa. Like, bro. Have you maybe tried playing Labyrinth more? And a Gizmo. And a Neve. Oh, fuck me. This is super obnoxious. Yeah, okay, I'm probably dead here. Because I don't have much to deal with all of this bullshit. On the other hand, he bans the horse and not the Fabian, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. How in the hell is this going to work? You love to see it. You love to see it, don't ya? Yeah. Reset them and let me actually take a turn. Oof. Okay, this is bad. And this is bad. I'll have to do A3. And this will mean that Predator can't do shit. He could have if he was faster than my chicken. But now he's absolutely useless. Oh well. Yeah, one of submission doesn't work either. So I expect to be dead here. In very short order. Yeah, screw that. I'm leaving. But in general, for future, I need to have my Predator faster than my chicken. If I am to use the Predator seriously for this specific scenario. Well, nothing I could have done in the moment, so it's fine. Ooh, 2 saving people passives here. Interesting. And a shitload of lightning cages. So it's gonna be a Gizmak time. He doesn't really have a speed aura, he only has Odin. So I imagine I'm banning whatever he picks last, or I'm banning Donny if he's not picking anything obnoxious there. Donny or Odin? Yeah, you know what? I'm fine with banning Odin. He bans the Gizmo, which is totally fine. I expect to go first here. Will I? Yes. Yes, I will. Resistance on Donny. And I probably can afford to boost before starting to bunk them. Now, a little bit unfortunate this part where he cleanses and heals a bit, but maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to strip a bunch of stuff. So, Hermar, a once only. I'm very sorry, Hermar, but no. Wait a fucking second. Thank you very much, Empress. What the fuck? Oh boy. So, Predator's passive didn't work a single time, and he dies, of course. What could have gone differently? Exactly nothing. Oh well, that is about as expected for Predator, par for the course. If his passive works, then he's amazing. If it doesn't, he's fucked. Exactly like Sanguine Maria and her A1. If her A1 procs, she can cycle to her third turn and wreck whoever's face. If it doesn't, she just stands there looking nice and not much more. Where is my Crixia here? Is she even geared? Yeah, okay, fine. Doesn't matter. She is geared, but we'll pick something else. She is geared, but she will have to flip in order to deal with this bullshit. So yeah, it's fine. Now, we would probably like to ban Fabian. However, if we do, we need to deal with the rest somehow. Do I knell here? Just because I can? So yes, Marie would spawn a bunch of block damage, but that is just an additional buff that I can and will steal with Nell's skill. Oh, would you look at that? PredaT's passive works for a change. And also, would you look at that? That is super fucking fast Leo. Now, what can I actually do here? Not much. But I will pick Nell back up. I know this is suboptimal and will probably cost me the battle, but I want to kill this obnoxious champion. I just want to kill him. Would you look at that? I think I don't like how Marie looks at me. Now, what we need to do is we need to sit tight and survive until they kill themselves on our stuff. Do I want to eat retaliation? Yeah, I'm probably fine. Wait a second. How did you not? How did you not kill Sifi? Sheesh, man. Okay, one more kill, that is always good. The big question is, will I survive? No, I will not. Apparently I will not, because Leo's passive. I'm significantly confused as to what happened in this fight, and Nell was an idiotic idea that I shouldn't have picked. But in general, Predator kinda sorta did alright. Up until the point where we needed his passive to work and it didn't. Despite it being at least 40% by that moment. Was it 3 losses in a row? Yes. Yes, it was 3 losses in a row by now. Amazing. So this is a bot, which means we don't care much. What do we pick? Would also be fun to lose to a bunch of Shy Act retaliations. But we probably won't. There should be an assload of gear issues here. You'll have to see it, retaliation on a retaliation. And yeah, bonk. GG and everything. Now what do we get here? We get a bunch of trash. Now, we are getting a non-bot. Good. And this non-bot steals our god here. Not excited about that. But this far it kind of looks like a Shu Gizmak situation. And then he has to choose whether he bans Fabian or Gizmak. And we have 2 ways to deal with the stone skin. Yeah, you know what? It is a Shu Gizmak situation, indeed. Yes, he has a cleanse, but at this point we can safely ban whatever he picks last. And we can more or less safely expect to go first. And now let's see if we maybe, just maybe, can kill Monke with a Predator hit. Which, mind you, we might not be able to do because of affinity reasons. And also there is a decent possibility of them not surviving long enough. Oh wait, they did survive. GG, the dude strategically quit out before I could kill him with Predator. And this still counts as a Predator win. Alright, Fabian is taken from us. Now, do we experiment with not taking Galathir at all? That would allow us to have 2-speed auras. Let's actually try that. It kinda hurts not to pick Galathir, but hey. If he doesn't quite fit. If I had Lazarus, that would be less of an issue. And you look at that, it is another Gizmak situation. So here, Ancora is kinda sorta mucking up the control that we might or might not have. And I'm not very... Oh, wait a second! Armans is in Stoneskin, so I'm perfectly fine even if Shu had to boost him. So now we are probably going to ship Fabian if we go first. That is a big if, because as I mentioned, Armans is not on top of his game. He is 380 speed or something. He might well be slower than that Fabian. He is slower than that Fabian, which means that I am fucked. And of course, Predator is reset. However, Gizmak is not. What can we do about this? Probably not much. Probably we are still fucked here. Yeah, we are fucked. Completely boned. Predator's passive did not work a single time. So yeah, of course we're dead. But it is also a situation of my Armans build not being up to date. If we were going faster than that Fabian, we would have been just fine. So I probably need to get to that at some point. To have a decent alternative to picking Fabian. They are both 6-star by now, so it should be more or less fine. Oh no, my Galathir is taken away from me. Whatever would we do? Does anyone else have lock issues in Optimizer, where the locks have just disappeared from all champs? I'm kinda sorta miffed about this. I relied on locks heavily. Okay, there they are. I only had to log out and log back in 3 times in a row. Now we need Predator. And we also need a chicken. I vote for the chicken. I would love to have picked Gizmak, but alas, Marie there shoots that possibility down. Rima. Okay. That's an awful lot of lightning cages. Still, we are going to do away with Fabian. And That's an awful lot of lightning cages, which also means Marius will struggle with this. And Predator will struggle this as well. We can also check if Predator's passive works versus Harima. I'm not sure what is the precedence here. Oh, right, there is no precedence at all. Hunter's Gate does not ignore defense, it only ignores defensive buffs, so doesn't really do much. Now, will I kill myself here if I buff my accuracy first? Maybe, so I probably shouldn't. I'm alive and well and not even stunned, but on the flip side, Galthier will cleanse these stuns. That bit is a little bit disconcerting. And yeah, of course, Marie takes a turn as well. And my slower champs will probably not be able to do much of anything. However, if I do this, will I kill someone? Would you look at that? Killed Empress. That is neat. Now, can we please kill Herma as well? No, we cannot. Set times. And wait a second. Wherever did he got damaged before her counterattack? No idea. Anyways, that is Harimar going down. At least something goes our way here. I expect a revive. The unfortunate bit is that if Marichka heals, I don't really have much to do. She won't heal, she has spent her heal by now, but what she can do is to A1 someone. Oops. Good thing I had revive on death. Now, bad thing is, Marichka has magma shield, so I might make Chicken kill himself. Oh, would you look at that? He did not kill himself. Good stuff. What we will also do now, we will try to kill Harima, and yes, we did kill Harima. Bonk. We have also killed Empress, and now, my good sir, you have already spent your revive. You don't have a revive to go and pick up your team. You will die if you flip. If you don't flip, you will also die, but a bit later. Okay. GG. Now, I'll be right back. And we will play a few fights more. Righty, here we go. Yeah, I lied. It was 2 minutes. I expect this Fabian to be built properly, which is to say, super fast. So I kinda cannot pick Armans versus this Fabian. I will just lose the speed race. Okay, I have taken a look, and if I do not strip anyone important, I can bring Armans up to 400 speed while still keeping a little bit of accuracy, and that is with no stone skin. Somehow, I don't think that is going to cut it. Not at all. I would love to pick Gizmek here, but I probably shouldn't. And what I should do is pick someone with a speed or okay, you know what? I'll still have to pick Armans here. That is still going to be Armans. Raglan. Yeah, no. That will be a no from me on that Fabian, and we'll try to deal with Raglan on our own. I tried, you all see it. I tried, I picked Predator. Yet, it is the Predator who gets banned. Sad times. What we will also have sad times with is Magma Hearts and high resistance champs in general. Because this here, Armans, is not built all that good. Now, does he have one of submission on Embrace? Maybe he does, but that is not relevant anymore. What is kinda sorta relevant is the fact that I could not strip neither Raglan nor Hilde. And knowing that. Oh, and here is the one of submission right now. Not entirely happy about that. Are you going to revive, friend? Yes. Yes, you are. I don't remember if Hilde has... Alright, Hilde has a strip. Fortunately, we don't care much about that bit. And yes, Embrace has a wand of submission. Increase cooldown on Hilde. How about that? And Embrace, don't go anywhere. Do not. Oi, 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 oi. That was painful. That was super fucking painful. Now, Raglin had already revived. Hilvi had not. But I hope that I will take a turn before she does. Oof. Might actually die now. Am I going to die? Not right now, but probably soon. If Hilvi does something unpleasant. Yeah, Hilvi does something unpleasant. Now. Let's steal all the turn meters that we can. Shall we? And the answer is we eat our own stun. Damn it. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Now, with a bit of increased accuracy. Or rather, we don't really need to do much of anything anymore, do we? GG. I'm kind of surprised he didn't try to pick Torment to go with Hilvi. Torment would have fucked us up so bad. That's what I'm going to try after I pull Hilvi. She still sits in fragments for me. She's still chilling there in fragments, but after I pull her, and I have the 5-star soul, after I pull her, I'm going to try Hilvi Torment with a slow Torment that is just going off burn and freeze activations. Fabian is kinda sorta useless here, but we don't want him to have Fabian. But at this moment we can afford to pick Gizmak. Whatever he picks in his last slot, we can just ban. I would rather ban Theodosia here, as she's the only speed. But I can and will ban the last slot. Yeah, that's Marichka. Bye bye. Now the big question is how high of a resistance does he have in Theodosia, and also funny thing, he picked Galather's Aura instead of Theodosia's Speed Aura, which is probably why we are where we are right now. Which is probably exactly why. GG. Have I screenshotted the previous 5? No, I don't think I did. Yeah, I forgot to do that. And have I also messed with the viewport? Right. They should be fine. Oh, hello there. Resistance Leo build. I remember you. I want that Fabian for myself. Thank you very much. I want a bit of speed. And I also wouldn't mind a last pick in a Gizmak. I remember that we have succeeded with the Commodus, but a Gizmak would also be fine. Doesn't need accuracy either, so that resistance build. Oh, fuck you, my good sir. Fuck you very much. Now, this is annoying. I cannot deal with it now, can I? I have to ban Vulcanus, and he will kill both Fabian and Shu, because they are without Stone Skin. That is unfortunate. And also, of course, that passive did not work. So, yeah. I can't even revive right now because Maris will just kill me. So, where is my 60 passive activations in a row? What is going on there? Died specifically to Predator's passive not working at all. Well, it procced once at that exact moment when it was irrelevant. Oh boy. Don't you love that? We can actually afford to pick Zeke. Wait a fucking second, we can't afford to pick Zeke. We can't afford to pick Zeke because his glove is on Predator, so Zeke doesn't have gear here. Oh, bro. Well, this is annoying and also stupid, and I am going to suffer for this. Now, I imagine I'm picking Nell. Just what we need into Sifi. And maybe, just maybe, we are not dead here. But that is a tall order. I did not pick good. And my Zig is not geared. Oh well. Predator's passive did not work. Would you look at that? Predator's passive did not work again. Would you look at that? We can revive, but we will also die here. Okay, Predator's passive did actually work for once. Will that be of any impact? I don't know. Probably not. May I please take a turn? And the answer is no, I cannot. PredaT's passive did work again. Is that finally the moment where PredaT's passive makes this fight? Okay. That is actually not bad. We have more or less cleared the board here. Took him a while to take a turn. A while and one death, but Predator won us the fight. It could have been, of course, literally anything else. Literally any other DPS, because with how bad his passive worked, a Stone Skin Lightning Cage would probably have been better, but hey, it's fine. Steals our Fabian. Unfortunate that. So it is still going to be Predator. And it is going to be something resembling a speed champ. Not enough to polymorph Marichka, probably. But should be good enough to polymorph the horse. Now, how do I pick the last here? You know what? I probably still pick Gizmak. I ban Fabian and I polymorph the horse, taking off a bunch of block damages. And he is going to think that I'm banning Marie because of that Gizmak thing, right? Right. So kinda sorta mind game successful. Not sure if that plan was any good, but at least it worked. So the fuck was that? So the passive activated, but the Stone Skin is still going off. The fuck is up with that? Not happy about this. Not happy about Stone Skin still being on Commodus. Yeah, not happy about Magma Shield here. Well, I guess we have to do this. We kinda sorta have, and now we have to survive. Until we get our stuff back. Is Marichka's revive still bugged? Yes, Marichka's revive is still bugged. God fucking damn it, Plarium. Get your shit together. If I had an extra turn here, we would have been fine. But as of now, I can only be mildly unhappy. Okay, block revive the horse, fuck that one. Stun everyone just in case. Well, not Lazarus. Of course, why would we stun Lazarus? That is completely unnecessary. Bonk. Finally, a passive worked. Would you look at that? We can probably also block revive Commodus here. We did. Good stuff. This bonk will probably kill her and pick Lazarus back up. And Lazarus has a chance to flip forms and kill all of us, but no. He doesn't do that. And that is GG. Okay. It's been 30 fights. I think I am kinda sorta done for today. So again, this is the Predator build that we went for. Mercurial and lethal. 267 speed. Reasonable damage stats. Completely unreasonable passive probability. There were no strings of multiple passive activations in a row when Predator was on our side, and we lost a couple of times to enemy Predator doing just that. Now, I don't dislike this Mercurial build, but it feels like it wasn't all that effective. It feels like Stone Skin Little was better than this. So, next time we will try something else. I have one more idea for a Predator build, which we still have to try. And after that, we'll evaluate Predator as a whole. And this, I'm calling it a day. Thanks a lot everyone for tuning in. We have recently crossed a milestone of 100 subscribers. That's amazing stuff. Not a big milestone in the grand scheme of things, but a nice round number. So, thanks you all. Hope you all had fun, and see you all next time.